What's going on, guys? So today I want to do kind of a new player guide on the best place to farm for a new player. Best place to farm right now currently is Celestial Basin. You'll see on the map right here, Celestial Basin. This is the best place to farm as a new player just because all the gear and items it gives are actually pretty easy to get. You can do it by yourself. You don't need a party. You don't need to be carried. You literally just travel here, farm here, and you'll be able to actually gain a lot of Moon XP to gear up and level up faster, and then you'll also be able to buy certain items that you need to actually be able to run certain dungeons. So first thing you want to do is you finish the main storyline, you finish all the yellow quests. You want to go to this area in this territory over here, and I believe the side quest will be over here. It's one of the few blue quests that you want to do. Most side quests you're just going to skip in this game. They're actually pretty useless, but this side quest is actually really good, so you want to do this one. It's called The Dead Refuse to Die. And basically you want to pick it up, and it gives these Draken cores, and these Draken cores are really essential to be able to buy legendary gear for your new character. So you want to get those. I believe it gives about 250 Draken cores total, which is a lot of freaking Draken cores. You can buy a lot of legendary accessories with that. So you want to complete that. Some things you have to do for the side quests are not too difficult. I believe you have to complete Everdrate Citadel, and then you also have to complete Naru Foundry, a few of the really simple dungeons. These dungeons, honestly, you can just go into cross server and just LFP it. You can just run with a random party because they're very brain dead and very easy to do. It's not very difficult at all. You also, I believe, have to run a portion of Mushin's Tower. I believe like floor 15 or 14, something around there. It's been a while since I've done the quest, honestly, but you want to do that as soon as possible. Again, it's not super hard to do. You don't have to be very geared. So you want to complete that, and then you want to come here to Celestial Basin on the map, and you want to come to this vendor. So if you see this vendor right here, you can trade in items for peaches. Basically how it works is you gain peaches from completing quests around here. So you see you have to defeat maybe some Naru champions for 79 peaches, blah blah blah. So once you complete 3 quests, you get a whole new list of quests, and it is RNG, so you might get a quest that gives you 700 peaches. You might get all your quests only giving like 80 to 30. It just depends. Obviously, if you have a really bad list, you can just do the really cheap and easy ones and just get a whole new list resetted. You can spend money to get a whole new list, but it's definitely not worth wasting 10 gold. Literally, if you want to get a new list, just complete one of the really easy ones like this one, number 2. And also, you can see the numbers. It tells you where they're at on the map. So if you go here, you can see where they're at. Like number 3 is right here. So you want to do these. Nice thing about this is you actually get a lot of Moon XP too because you're just fighting mobs. Main thing is after you get some peaches, you can see I have some right here. I have 195. You can have a max total of 90,000. So you go to this vendor. You have some really great items you want to buy. So main thing you want to get is these 2 items right here, the Oath Necklace and the Attorney Belt. Now the reason why you do that Dead Refuse to Die side quest is because it's very important because you have to have Draken cores to buy these. Now, once you complete that side quest, you'll have a total of, I believe, 250 Draken cores. So right off the bat, all you have to do is farm peaches, and you can get 2 legendary accessories just like that. Super easy. Now, 8,000 peaches is not too bad. If you're a new player, it's going to take you a little bit of time, but honestly, you can get 8,000 peaches in a day easy. If you spend a couple hours farming here, it's not too bad. If you really grind, you can get both of these in one day. 16,000 peaches is not too bad. I've grinded up to maybe like 30,000 in a day, and I was grinding pretty hard. So it just depends on how much you want to grind this area. You can take a couple days, take 1 day. It's just up to you, but generally you'll be able to get these 2 within 2 to 3 days max. Now these are very essential because they give you a set effect that gives you 10 more attack power and 10,000 HP. The Attorney Belt makes you more tanky. It gives you more HP and health. Very important. Best legendary belt you can get as a new player. There is a better version, but it's not by much, and it's just like more for endgame players. You don't have to worry about that. Oath Necklace, super powerful. It gives a insane amount of attack power, critical damage, everything you want. So you want to get these 2 as soon as possible. And Mortality Earring is actually really garbage. You don't want to waste your time on this. The Destiny Ring is optional. You can get this one if you want, but if you want to save your Draken cores and save your time, you can just get one of the rings from, I believe, Desolate Tomb that is pretty decent, so you can get that one, and you don't have to waste your peaches and everything like that. But that one's up to you. It is optional. You can get it. I have it on my old character. It's still pretty decent. Just up to you. Main 2, you want to get these for sure, and please do not get the Immortality Earring because it's a total trap. Very garbage. Next thing you want to get is the Celestial Heart. Now this is the best item in the slot you can get. It goes right here. The only other option is the True Heart item, but that was from an event a couple months ago, so you can't even get it. So literally the best option you have is a Celestial Heart. They just added this with this patch, so it's very easy to get. 25 peaches, 2,500 peaches is very simple, won't take that long. It gives a nice little bit of attack power and critical, so definitely worth doing, like why not? Besides that, you can get some gem chests. These are optional too. If you're a new player, like a new account and everything, I do recommend this because you're probably going to have some really crappy gems. You're probably going to have like the square ones that are just like really weak. And so this was actually a nice way to get a decent amount of gems because you get a random list of all these good gems and it's only 2,500 peaches. So you could get like 3 chests within like a day. So that one's kind of more up to you. If you do get this chest, just mind you won't be able to get the diamond gem from here, so you might have to buy that with gem powder. But all your other gems you can get from here, so this is more optional as I said. But if you're a new player and you just have crappy gems, I recommend doing this. So as you can tell just from this list of all the peaches you need, you're gonna have to farm this place a lot. This is the place you want to be all the time as a new player. And there's also even more gear that you want to get from here, so trust me, this is gonna be your home for a while. Besides this, there are Mystic badges. These are the best in slot Mystic badges you can get. They go right here until you can get the legendary Mystic badge that I have. But that's from a very high-end gear raid that you won't be able to do for quite a while as a new player. So you want to get your Mystic badge from here. And they also made it cheaper to buy. It used to cost, I believe, 50 Raven Feathers and the peaches. And now it only costs us peaches. So there's no excuse why you can't farm through this and get this. Obviously, it depends on what build you go. But for most classes, you're going to go one of the 2 of these. For example, Blade Dancer for Wind build, you go this one. For Lightning build, you'll go this one. Personally, I had the Pulse Mystic badge for a long time until I could get my VT badge. And honestly, it was very powerful and very useful. So you want to get this as soon as possible. Give a great attack power modifiers, more critical, everything you want. Great in slot Mystic badge, so you want to get this as a new player ASAP. Besides that, there's a few more optional things you can get. If you need like a weapon chest to upgrade your Baleful or Seraph weapon, you can buy one of these. These are just more optional. Also, soul shields you can buy from these too. But honestly, if you just do raids and stuff like that, you won't really have to worry about this. Again, more optional. Really, the core things you really want to get from this is just the Oath Necklace, Eternity Belt, Celestial Heart. These 3 are for sure as a new player. Again, as a new player, you might want to get these better gems. And then 100% for sure get your Mystic badge as soon as possible. That's really the core things from here. So you're going to be farming up well over 20,000 peaches, up to like 40, 50,000. So you're going to be farming here for at least a week or 2. Maybe a week if you really grind it out, you can get everything. But this is really the place you want to be. If you're a new player, it's really nice because you don't have to like get a party. You don't have to have anyone carry you. All these mobs are pretty trash. Like, look at their HP. They're very low HP. You can take them down as a new player pretty easily. As I said, you also get a lot of Hot Moon XP from killing all these mobs. And it's actually quite fun because you don't have to be in like F8 lobby all day and just running dungeons. You can actually just be in the open world and just kill bosses, kill mobs, everything like that. So this is just a great option for a new player. And with the recent patch they just put out, they put in all those legendary accessories. So it only made this place even better for a new player. So I can't stress this enough. If you're a new player, you just finished the storyline, you need to be here farming until you can get better gear. Because this gear is very strong for a new player. And you can actually gear up pretty quick if you just farm those peaches. So I really recommend farming here. That's kind of my little guide on the best place to farm for a new player. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll definitely answer them. Maybe if you have a question on what Mystic badge you should get or etc. So let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. And hopefully it helped you out as a new player. And thank you.